we got going, Rich?
Oh man, we was behind the scene of another Rory / Goldie shoot, bro. Know they had to come to your boy, get it done right.
New spot.
New spot, man. You know, just 2,000 square foot, you know, of greatness. That's how we doing. But appreciate both of you guys for always tapping in with me, man. Goldie and Rory.
Man, that's why we all a GOAT. If you old and you dope, my boy, you the GOAT. If you ain't down your ghetto, my boy, you the GOAT. If you made it out the streets, my boy, you the GOAT. If you bought your mama house, my G, then you the GOAT. You post bail for your bros, my boy, you the GOAT. If you take care of your kids, my G, you the GOAT. Ain't nobody the GOAT because we all a GOAT. Yeah. Appreciate that.
There it is. We are.
Can y'all hear yourselves? Can you hear yourselves?
Yeah. Hey man, listen, you're not gonna be running this, man. This is 223. 2023.
You standing up for yourself?
I'm standing up for myself this year. Hey, Happy New Year, y'all. It's the year we talk like this podcast. We are we back.
Steve,
yes.
I get an old lady to punch you in the face.
Hey man, listen, we're not gonna do this. Hey man, like
you gotta be fresh out of jail.
Hey, like
gotta be in Columbia, South Carolina.
Get her punch you dead in the face, and when she hits you, look you dead in your eyes, say
Hey man, I'm like a bad Bill girl in the gym. A new year, new me. New year, new me.
You
I ain't heard that stupid saying this year yet.
Somebody said that at the show this weekend. Yeah, on New Year's Eve.
Man,
Hey people, Happy New Year. Yes, we are the Year We Talk Like This podcast. This show, watching us, subscribing to our channel, commenting, sharing, that should be that New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
That should be the New Year resolution, man. Get on board with the Year We Talk Like This podcast because we are blowing up in 2023, man. Of course, to my right, Lab Love. That's to your left. I am Steve Brown. Of course, the grumpy uncle himself, Marvin Hunter, and our guy, our little big brother, Jack Thriller's in the building.
So what's happening, man? Young old niggas.
Hey, man, we in here, man. Lab, let these people know how to get at you, man.
Hit me up, Comedian Lab Love, everything. Lab Love is LAVLUV. Everything's Comedian Lab Love. Instagram, Twitter, website. Everything's Comedian Lab Love. Bam!
Daddy is Marvo. What about you, bro?
Right now, head over to Instagram and get at me at Comedian Marvin H1. That's Comedian Marvin H1.
Jack.
At Jack Thriller. I got my name back, man, and it feels so good.
Back.
You know, when we inching up, you know, get my followers up and shit, you know, it's a slow grind, but hey, we gonna get back to where we was.
It's hard, but it's fast.
So you officially the gospel sex symbol again?
I'm officially the gospel sex symbol. Clothing line coming soon.
Oh, so in other words, you naked under your choir robe and everything.
Oh, you better know it. Come on now, praise is what I do.
See-through choir robe.
You hear me?
Hey man, y'all can get at me as Comic Steve Brown, man. Instagram Comic Steve Brown. Of course, my Facebook fan page, Comedian Steve Brown. Man, we got a lot to go on. We got a lot to cover, man. We got a lot to cover. And of course, this episode, man, is brought to you by B. Goldie, greatest of all time. If you hadn't gotten it, you need to get it, man. Trust me, this is the year of Goldie, man. BGoldie.com.
The year of the Goldie.
20 Goldie 3.
Oh, 20 Goldie 3.
Come on.
Oh, so I got some bad news. I got some bad news, man. Before I give y'all the bad news, Lav is not going to like this. But I've read this somewhere. I'm not going to tell y'all. I'm going to give y'all the sources. But I read this. 2023 is the year of the light-skinned niggas coming back. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Marvo,
really
it's us, Marvo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Been long enough.
But y'all not light skinned though.
Hey, man, listen.
Long time coming.
Hey, we closer to with the dark skin.
They like
No,
Steve,
pecan
Marvin
tan.
is, Steve is peanut
Pecan
butter.
tan.
No. I'm light skinned. I just ain't bathed today. I didn't bathe today.
Marvin is light
brown.
I didn't shower. So
Man,
hey.
don't call me Almond Brown.
You what?
That don't sound right. That don't sound right.
Marvin, you almond.
Sound appropriate.
You almond.
Honey almond.
Hey, man. But, hey, before we go on any further, we got to do this, man. We got to send a shout out to our fallen, of course. Our guy, man, comedic genius, Boogie B. from down in New Orleans, man. We love you, brother. He tragically lost his life in some senseless shooting, of course, down in his hometown, the hometown that he loves so much, which is New Orleans, Louisiana, man. So we want to send a special shout out and condolences to his family and the family of all comedians all around, because all of us love Boogie B, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he was a great guy.
You know, Lil Boosie said that your own town gonna be the one that gonna get you.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
that's exactly what happened.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened,
That's
man.
it.
And don't get it twisted. He wasn't involved in no BS. You know, he was just simply sitting in the car waiting on his grandmother.
He should have just FaceTimed and just called it a day.
No, he had dropped off at the store. She was in the
No,
store.
he was in the store.
And he was outside waiting on her in the car.
Well,
Don't worry about it. Also, man, 2023 is starting out a little rough, man. We also lost Gangsta Boo.
yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
Gangsta Boo. Memphis' own Queen. Gangsta Boo. Got to give y'all the report, man. Of course, she was found lifeless, I think, on her porch. On a friend's porch, on a friend's porch or something like that, or at a friend's crib. And the cause of death was an overdose.
Wow.
And that's
Legend.
Boy, I'm so glad.
Where them dollars at?
Oh, boy, I'm so glad I just dabbled in drugs. In my
Hold on,
life.
wait, man.
In my life.
Hey, wait. Hold on. Hey, man, he said that like I do it, but I just dabble.
Dabbled before. I
You
dabbled
can't
before.
take it too far.
Yeah, I dabbled before.
And of course, Earth, Wind, and Fire drummer, the legendary Fred White. He passed. You know, the drummer from.
What, was he related to Marcus White?
Maurice White.
Maurice White?
I don't know, man. Maurice
he
is already
was.
gone. He was, but as a matter of fact, they were brothers. Cause Verdine, I don't know, but he died now. I know you had a question about him. Was he the Earth?
Well, yeah, was he Win?
No, I think he was Earth. He was Earth.
It was damn, man.
Yeah, Win is still here, but no, Fire's still here, but I think he was Win.
Damn.
I bet you every time Lionel Richie hear about them, he's like, he look at the Commodores and see, you niggas messed this up. We could have still been together.
He more successful than them.
Oh, they should be salty. They should be coming to kiss the ring.
The Commodores.
Oh,
I'm
hell
pretty
yeah.
sure they tried. I'm pretty sure they tried.
Like when Jeffrey Osborne left, who was it? LTD.
yeah.
LTD.
Yeah.
I bet they mad, but
Teddy
Oh, but they
Pendergrass left.
they was goddamn fucking Jeffrey Osborne over though, man. They was overtaking his publishing and whatnot and having a real bad writing deal.
It's always a horrible unsung story.
I love the
The unsungs always be tragic.
Yeah, but that's be the thing about it is the most talented. Like back then, they always used to hate on the most talented dude in the group. It's
Yeah.
like the Commodores.
Yeah.
They said that's why they broke up. They didn't like the fact that Lionel was getting all the attention.
Well, you gotta understand something, man. Walter Orange and the rest of them, they were dark skinned niggas. Lionel Richie, he light skinned. That's how you do us on this show.
Was he light skinned or he just got to be light after the chick threw the grits on him or whatever?
See,
That's Al Green.
But but you're right, that was Al Green. But Lionel Richie, one of his wives jumped on him.
That happens.
Yeah,
Well,
one of his wives jumped on him.
that do happen to light skinned niggas. It happened to me and Marv.
Yeah.
It has happened before. But if we don't light skinned niggas don't fight back in the
most popular
relationship.
nigga in the group always get the hate.
Yeah,
Right.
without a
That's
doubt.
why I'm happy that WuTang ain't no breakup. They say them niggas was hating Method Man at one point. He was getting all the shine.
I thought it was ODB because he was ugly.
Nah. Did y'all watch the documentary,
It was
the WuTang
amazing.
series?
Amazing.
You mean the little movie thing?
The series, yeah.
Yeah, the series.
Yeah.
You watched it?
I never seen
So
it.
once I watched the series, I like, that's why they couldn't get along. Dude,
I heard they took some liberties.
they was mortal Raekwon and what's my good Raekwon
Ghostface.
and Ghostface, dude. They was mortal enemies.
That nigga that played Raekwon, he did a hell of a job.
He did a hell of a job.
Old
playing
Dirty.
Raekwon.
Old Dirty.
Well, you know
did
what,
it.
man?
Yeah,
right
them
on
two.
point.
Yeah, they
I
was
know.
on.
He a young actor out of Atlanta.
I never,
Really?
I never seen them.
RZA was the dude who played RZA was terrible.
Yeah,
He
his
went
accent
he went
was crazy.
down high school with me. The boy that
Really?
played. Yep.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
He was
I've
young
never
to me.
seen the WuTang movie. If you've seen it, you got to be ashamed of
Steve,
yourself.
there's a lot of stuff on black stuff.
That don't mean I'm not black, laugh.
I didn't say it didn't mean you wasn't black.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
You
man.
are anti-TV.
Yeah.
No, I mean, hey,
Anti-movie.
I do things y'all don't do.
You're not immersed in black culture.
I am too.
You're really.
You're not. You saying it because I'm not dark skinned.
Ain't got nothing to do with being dark skin.
Anyway, let's get.
Marv done seen damn near every movie I done seen. And we at two different ends of the spectrum.
Nigga, you and Marv watch movies together.
Yeah.
What hobbies do you got, Steve? You cook? What you do?
I cook.
You cook?
Yeah, I
No,
skateboard.
no.
Hey man, this ain't about me.
Do you cook? We're not talking about just making dinner. I'm talking like, do you truly cook? Like,
Yes.
like
You can throw down. You can throw down.
I can throw down, and a lot of the delicacies come from my mama garden. So a lot of it is fresh.
What's your
So
best
I
dish?
was just about to ask the same question. What's your
best
dish?
dish?
cabbage, okra, together.
Now you sound like now you sound
nigga
like
from Alabama.
No, you sound like Wanda Smith now.
Oh, they love my broccoli.
Yeah, now you sound like Wanda Smith. Everywhere on earth they know to make cabbage, you just put it in the water and boil and season the water.
So
That's
it's a certain
it.
way.
Oh, how you make your cabbage then?
Hey man, don't worry about it. Hey, listen.
Exactly.
Listen.
Nigga, everywhere you just boil.
Hey
the
man,
damn
y'all
cabbage.
make sure y'all email us. Yeah, we talk like this.
And drop some meat off in there.
And I'm going to email y'all the recipe to my cabbage and okra casserole.
Okay.
All right, y'all do that.
Cabbage and okra.
Hey man, yes, I love okra.
Yeah,
you,
I
ever,
ain't- I ain't never had no cabbage. I ain't never had okra in the cabbage.
you ever had okra before? You like okra?
I know what okra is. I ain't never had it in
Have
the
you ever
cabbage.
had okra?
Yeah.
It's good, ain't it?
I slime it. I ain't like it.
Oh, I love
the
the slime.
I like fried
I'm a straight freak. I love the sliming. Oh, you eat okra?
Oh yeah,
Nigga, I eat okra from the back. Look.
yeah, it is.
All right, so listen,
You said
man.
okra Winfrey.
Okra. Hey, so on to more important things, man. Last night, we all watching the game. See, I watched that. I was watching the game.
Well, you a sports guy. You a
I
sports
was
guy.
sports
You do
guy,
watch that.
and man, we watching the game, and we were all in shock. Bills and the Bengals were playing, and of course, DeMar Hamlin, he takes a hit, and he was in on a tackle, but he took the brunt of the hit, which was, it can happen in football. It wasn't a hard hit.
No, it wasn't.
like
It
that. The
wasn't
side of
hard
his
at
helmet, the side of the ball carrier's helmet, kind of grazed up against his chest.
I know he
And-
messed up now too.
And DeMar, he goes down, he gets back up like nothing happened. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He falls out and goes into cardiac arrest. Wow. Honestly, man, me being an ex-football player and playing defensive back, that did something to me. That literally brought tears to my eyes. I mean, I literally cried because I was like, wow, something like that can happen, and it happened in front of the world.
Yeah, fluke, man.
And you can't blame anybody, man. And it's just, our prayers go out to this brother, man, because this is something that he worked all of his life to do.
Yeah.
He loved what he did. You know what I'm saying? And I sound like I'm kind of saying a eulogy. The brother ain't dead.
Yeah.
And I hope that he pulls through. I hope to God he does.
Hey, Lab, explain what the doctor said, how it does.
So basically, it's like he put up a chart, how the beat of the heart, and just not necessarily just the beat, but just the movement of the heart.
Right.
Because before it beats, the ventricle opens and yada yada yada. In a millisecond, there's this point before the ventricle resets, and at that point, right before it reset, he was hit. He said that's potentially what it was, because he wasn't the doctor. He hadn't examined him. He said it looks like that's what happened, and then but if you get hit hard at that point, it will send you into cardiac arrhythmia and basically jack up the flow of the heart, and then that's what he potentially had. Right
In
now.
other words, his heart was caught in like a vulnerable state.
Yes.
In that half a millisecond, and he got hit. It
And
was
that's
like,
wild.
in other words, that's probably like 1,000,001 chance that it happened.
Yeah.
Because as kids, we punch each other in the chest all the time and play like that and fall. And
they were saying that it's actually a very rare that it ever it's rare that it happens, but it's even rarer to happen in football. Typically, they say it actually happens in baseball.
Yeah. Because he's
We get hit with in the chest with the
Yeah.
ball. Yeah.
so, for all you goofballs out there, and there's a few of you online right now talking about something, it's the vaccine. Nigga, you don't know that. You
Hey,
goofy
man.
motherfucker. You don't know that shit.
The first thing they said last night too, and the guy that was talking about it, no, it wasn't the vaccine, it wasn't anything like that. It was just a pretty much a freak accident.
Get clowns online saying it's a vaccine.
Really?
Like,
you lying?
Yeah, I'm arguing with one on my page. Like,
all them woke niggas.
yeah, of course. Of course. Because ain't nobody even talking about the vaccine no more, but you didn't take the vaccine, you still won't talk about it. So now everything, a nigga burp, vaccine.
Hey, man,
vaccine
ain't that crazy? Ain't nobody talking about the
fuck,
vaccine,
man.
But they still smoking weed and so.
Still eating ass from Waffle House employees, all that kind of shit.
Well,
Eat ass with Waffle House.
hey, man,
yeah.
hey, I'm going to tell you this, though.
This
Listen,
is scattered, covered, chunk.
Nigga, did you see the fight at
that's
the
what
Waffle
I was
House?
going to tell you. Look, I'm going to tell you something.
Man.
I don't know about y'all, but my next relationship, I'm getting me a girl from Waffle House. That white girl was beating that girl, and the punches were precise.
Oh, she was connected.
What?
She was beating the fuck out of that.
She was uppercutting like the old Mike Tyson punch out.
Nigga, she was uppercutting. At first she was hooking, and then she covered up, and then she went to the uppercut.
Yeah,
and made it so bad, she was putting her body into it.
Shoulders. She was
But Jack, this is the part that got me. Somebody threw a chair at her, and she did like this.
That bitch caught that fucking chair like
And
she
threw
was
it away. And
America,
let me
nigga.
tell you something, man. If I throw a chair at,
Like
if I throw
Professor
a
X.
nigga, if I throw a chair at you and you do like this and still looking at me,
And then caught it and threw it.
nigga, I'm running up out
Like,
the door.
yeah, that fight was over with.
You ain't see it, Jack.
All them sisters
No,
to the
I ain't
bounce.
see that.
Of course you didn't, Jack.
Hey, now here you go. Here you go. Was she fighting girls?
Yes.
Fighting everybody,
Yes.
nigga.
Big girl, too.
Big
Big girl. And she was whooping
The big girl
her
tried to
ass.
climb up a counter
And slip down.
slip down and fail.
And when she failed,
She
Put that work in.
that white girl say, once again, it's on.
What did y'all say? Give me my theme music.
Give it that
business.
Hey, man.
White folks ain't scared no more. White folks ain't scared no more.
Man,
like
let
they
me tell you
used to
something. When she threw that chair, I said, I want to fuck her.
be. Nah. You know what? We all at an age to where we can remember. That was a time where just being black was intimidating the white folks.
Yeah.
They weren't fucking with you.
That white girl grew up
That
around
white
niggas.
girl grew up around.
She got a black
She
boyfriend.
wasn't playing.
She wasn't
At
playing.
all.
She wasn't trying to hear none of that.
She had no fear. When she didn't flinch, when the chick got up on the counter, that white girl didn't flinch.
Like, come on with it.
She was nigga, and then after she finished punching her, looked dead in the camera. The people recording said, "Now who else want to fuck with Hollywood Court?"
Scattered her, smothered her ass.
Hey, but you see how the big girl? See, this is where the big girl fucked up. What the hell you got your big ass, your wide back ass up on the counter, nigga? You stepped into some eggs that was over easy, and that was it for your ass.
Where that work at?
Huh?
Do you think it's like, I don't know what it's called, maybe a foul line? Like once you come across, is
Oh yeah.
All bets are off.
I'm sure that's some guy. Yeah.
they were chilling at first, but as soon as she came across,
It was on.
I'm
You
sure
open game.
that's in the Waffle House rules somewhere.
like you can't.
If somebody come across that counter,
Hey,
all
but you
yourself.
know what?
Defend
I was somewhere in Utah. I think Utah, Alabama, something like that, or wherever. Well, a nigga at the Waffle House came from behind the counter and got on the nigga ass.
Yeah.
Because see what they? Because they threw some at him.
Yeah.
They threw some at him. So
I know the folk be on parole.
Bro, I don't know who the most violent. Let's take a poll right now, guys. Let's take a poll. Who has the most violent workers? Popeyes or Waffle House?
Man, don't you forget about churches. Don't you forget about churches, huh?
Churches
Put
ain't
church-
did in a while.
Shit.
So y'all the viewers, y'all let us
They
know in
did
the
all right.
comments who got the most violent employees, Popeyes or the Waffle House.
This is a good question.
I think Waffle House, all them be on parole.
I think the white girl earned it for the Waffle House.
And I think most of the people who used to work at Church of Chicken, they in jail already. So
Now what about Popeyes? Now I'm gonna tell you something. Popeyes was most violent when that new chicken sandwich came out.
Yeah.
Niggas was getting their ass
Yeah, they
beat
getting
for
their
that new
ass
chicken sandwich.
yeah.
they would.
I just seen the manager at Popeyes cuss people out. Did you see the video when they was in Memphis?
Yeah.
She's like, bitch, bring your ass back here, hoe. She's like the chick said something about the manager. She said, I am the manager, hoe.
So that's the question for the viewers. That's the question for the viewers. That's for y'all. Y'all make sure when y'all subscribe and y'all get on this channel, y'all make sure y'all share.
That's why I'm
y'all
on.
make sure y'all getting them comments and y'all let us know based on y'all experience who has the most violent workers. Popeyes, the Waffle House. Y'all want to go and add churches too?
Yeah, man.
And churches. Them three.
That's why I'm a bougie nigga. I'm a ChickfilA ass nigga.
You light skinned,
I
nigga.
like
Me too.
Chick-fil-A.
This nigga eat KFC. You know, dog skin
I don't,
nigga
eat,
raw.
I don't eat chicken, period. So
Oh, that's
none
right.
of
That
the
little
above.
Tyrese ass nigga. He gonna be crying in a minute. He don't eat chicken.
That's a good chicken sandwich though, man.
Which one?
Popeyes chicken sandwich.
To me, Chick-fil-A shit better.
No, my brother.
It be too much batter. It be too much batter on this shit.
Oh, what?
You know what it is? You know what's
chicken
going
at
on with
Popeyes.
the chicken Chick-fil-A right now? It's way too spicy. It's something.
Well,
it's
they got spice in the regular.
Spiced and whatnot. I have to have the spicy chicken myself.
Lad, that's right. You don't eat chicken, right?
Nope.
I like the customer service, man.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
yeah. Hey,
Them-
man. Hey,
Them
yeah.
kids,
Hey,
kids
man.
act like their real daddy still stays.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
do.
Customer service at
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, they'll give you some pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exemplary.
Yeah,
But no, they not getting you no pussy.
because they about to load up in now.
But they really
They
have
not
to
getting you no
but you-
pussy.
but you
My
would-
daughter working goddamn Chick-fil-A.
Whoa.
Pause.
Pause. Lab, go see about your daughter, Lab. Go see.
Good customer service.
Yeah, hey.
Niggas.
Hey, what kind of training they sending in for customer service?
Dude, it's a different bar. First of all, they do real training.
I believe
Yeah.
that.
You know, you get hired at McDonald's, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, nigga, you
Go
gonna
in
be
there.
on fries.
Yeah.
Like, I just got here. Like, just do what you think.
Do what you feel, my
Do
nigga.
what you feel.
Let the Lord use you.
Go in there.
Hey, if
Y'all
you
never
think-
worked at McDonald's?
If you think they ready, shout it, they ready.
So they send them through an actual class.
Yeah, they actually had you got 2 weeks of training.
Customer service class too, right?
That's all part of it. The 2 weeks of training. The first day is all like a class.
Wow.
So the
See,
first
that's
day
good,
you go,
man.
yeah, the
Y'all
first day is
listen
a
to this.
class.
Y'all listen to this. This is how all fucking fast food supposed
man,
to do.
but you right, man. That's right. It's like, man, to me, even Chick-fil-A is rarely late on anything, or they rarely mess your order up, but they so fucking nice.
They
You be
nice
like-
as
you be-
fuck,
you be-
man.
I mean, you can have a Whopper in your bag. They be like,
Yeah,
"Sir, we
nigga, you be having a
apologize for the
bad
Whopper."
ass day,
and
nigga.
I'm like, you know what? You so nice. I'll eat this goddamn Whopper. I'll go and eat it. It's all good. It's all good.
You know, shit is contagious. Attitude is contagious. If you around somebody who nice all the time, nigga, it make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
It really do, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, man, let me ask y'all a question. And I know this is off the subject, and I've been thinking about this, man. If we all do some shit, we do some fucked up shit, and we supposed to be a pack. We talk like this.
That's right.
You know, I get caught. We all get caught. And I'm the ringleader. And they try to give y'all a deal or something. Y'all, what y'all doing?
What's on the line?
Yeah, what's on the line, sir?
Your freedom, motherfucker.
Well, how long?
A long time.
What's a long time?
And what did we agree to do together?
Yeah.
We
the
agreed.
picture, baby.
We agreed to rob every
Well, see,
Chick-fil-A.
I'm not going to
around
agree to do that. So if you do that while you with me,
You know what?
I'm so sorry.
We all come up on RICO charges. Now what? Let's get into the.
and I ain't know you was going to do it.
Let's get into the.
And you ain't told me shit?
Let's get into
Okay,
the
so we a
thugger
gang.
gunner.
No, he said
We're
we're
a
a gang. He said
Got
we're a
you.
gang.
We're a gang.
We a gang. Let's get into that.
And we get in a RICO charge.
Yeah, we get a RICO charge. What
Yeah.
you doing?
And so they throwing 60 years apiece at us or throwing a plea deal if we turn on each other.
Right. What you
know,
doing, Jack?
do we not snitch?
Or
Or
we gonna-
whatnot?
or
Or we be men about it and do our time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How much time?
Them niggas said 60
You
years.
facing 60
That
years.
nigga said that mean the rest of my life I'm in jail.
Hey, man.
Nigga.
I'm 40.
Oh, nigga, I'm 55. Hang your
over.
ass over me.
It's over.
All right, what you doing, lad? What you doing?
Hey, you can be home this Christmas.
Nigga,
This Christmas.
nigga, I'm going to be listening to the Temptations, I believe. I believe.
And the night
Yeah.
in my mind.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be in the house.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be in the house.
Hey, man.
I'm telling on you niggas.
It was him.
What's that?
It was him.
It was Steve and Jack, and I hope they burn in hell.
Yeah, we talk like this is a game. It is a game. And we do participate in criminal activity. And yep, Steve is the ringleader. The light-skinned nigga from the bay.
But you know that street shit go out the window when you looking at them charges. When you sitting there.
Yeah.
These niggas be hard. But then you sit up there and you look at what you facing, man.
Hey, man, and the thing is, man, whether you tell or not, you come home, them niggas ain't gonna say anything. They're gonna be like, man, I'm glad you told. I mean, it just, see, people gotta try to keep up that street code image. Now, I heard at least 2 or 3 of them still saying they ain't gonna take the plea.
Yeah, 2 of them. 2 of them say they ain't gonna take it.
Them niggas finna go to jail forever, all for the streets.
Yeah,
They
crazy
think
as
that
hell.
they believe in reincarnation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think they gonna come back here as a motor.
I truly think when niggas do that a lot of times, though, you gotta look at what his life like. Life in jail, especially if you a nigga who live on clout and you in the gang, you in the life. Nigga, life in jail might be better for the nigga than out here.
Yeah.
So they don't
For
care.
some of them, yeah.
Yeah, but you nigga got kids and family and hope and dreams and optimism, then you ain't even go sit in no fucking cell for nothing.
Hey, man.
Hell no.
Because guess what? They gonna forget about you.
They will forget. They gonna fuck your
Yeah, they
girl.
gonna forget about you.
They
Hey.
gonna fuck your girl and all that shit.
All of it.
And you know when Steve, when you used to play defensive back in prison and whatnot,
Whoa.
like what were some of the obstacles waking up every day and you know trying to?
Jack, I never been to prison, Jack.
You never been to prison?
No.
Where you played defensive back at?
Jack. That was in high school and a little bit of college, Jack. That was football.
Got you.
What do you mean defensive?
I'm trying. You thought you could get them niggas up off your back?
No, Jack. This is why I was against having this nigga on the show. See, right?
So you played in prison.
Hey, now let me ask you this.
Oh, longest yard ass nigga.
Yeah, the longest
Who took the longest yard?
The longest yard.
They got old Andy.
Run it to me right, Dad. Run it to me right. Run it to me right, Dad. Oh, penitentiary.
Dead down there riding the bus.
The Bronx Buster done got busted. Run it to me right, Dad.
Too sweet. Hey, man, if you ain't seen that movie, you are
go
missing.
watch that movie.
I'm gonna go watch that shit
Leon
tonight.
Isaac.
Yeah, nigga.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. So you know, it's a sensitive topic in the black community. Do some motherfuckers who in jail, they need to be there?
Yeah, 100%.
Motherfuckers where they supposed to be at.
You were supposed to be there.
Nigga,
Hey.
shit.
I'm gonna tell you something else. Snitches get bitches.
Wow.
Hey, you seen that nigga who gonna walk out of there with that big booty bitch. And let this be a lesson to you.
You better snitch if you want to get a big booty bitch.
You hear me?
Gunna wasn't having it, man.
He gonna fuck the shit out that nigga.
And niggas who don't snitch become the bitch.
You damn right.
Nigga. Hey, we grown men, we telling. You should have did this shit, nigga.
Yeah,
you ought to be at a point in your life where you shouldn't have did this
Hey,
shit, nigga. If you with me and I see it, and if my freedom is on the line, nigga, I'm telling everything.
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all know a motherfucker or have known somebody who was in jail a long time, then them niggas got out and they couldn't let go of that shit, and you was sitting there looking at that nigga like, hey, man, I think this nigga might need to go back.
Yeah.
Because this nigga here finna fuck somebody up, bro.
Hey, let me tell you something. I got an uncle.
I got an uncle too.
That's been locked up.
Me too.
Since I was 5 years old. I just seen this nigga last year. He been out for a year. I'm 40.
Ooh,
That's how long that nigga been locked
That nigga
up.
don't know how to do nothing. The cell
was
phone,
fine.
everything is new.
Hey, man, he's probably institutionalized. And you know what the thing is? Believe it or not, Jack, he would probably be happier going back because that's all he knows.
He was weird as fuck. I didn't know who the fuck he was when I seen him. Like, who the fuck is this nigga in my goddamn song?
But you know
Bruh.
what? I tell you somebody
What you say? Who is this nigga pulling your drawers down? That's not what I heard you say.
You gonna at least take a nigga out first. I ain't no hoe.
Look like you was a defensive back. I tell you one nigga that's not going to prison. I guarantee you this nigga ain't going to prison. Angela Bassett's son.
Oh, wow.
That nigga ain't going to prison, nigga.
He gonna act right.
He got that act right.
What y'all talking about?
What?
There's a stupid ass TikTok out there where the kids tell the parents that their favorite star has just passed away, and in some cases they actually give details. It's a very disturbing trend.
Yeah.
And the funny part is how the parent reacts.
Yeah.
And Angela Bassett's son did it to her and said Michael B. Jordan just died, and she flipped out. You know, because Chadwick is gone, she probably still processing that. She flipped out, and he was paying.
The co-star.
Hold up. Let me get you. Let me introduce you to the next part. 5 minutes later.
That nigga was in the car, sniffling and crying, apologizing. And you know his mama and them was standing right off camera with that belt.
They done disowned this nigga.
No, hell, I think Angela Bassett and her husband beat that nigga ass.
Yeah, you don't
They whooped his ass.
You don't speak that type of shit over nigga life.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
You don't do
man.
that, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
remember when Angela Bassett lit the car on fire and walked away with the cigarette? That's how she walked away from that nigga burning ass. That nigga ass was smoldering.
Hey, y'all, listen. This another poll
fine
question.
motherfucker.
Do y'all think Angela Bassett and her husband beat that nigga ass? Because we do.
Oh yeah, she look like she don't play that
He
shit.
caught hands.
He caught hands. He caught several
She
hands.
was mad like that.
What?
Yeah, he caught hands.
Man, hey, man, look.
She freaked out. She was freaking out when the nigga told her.
You should have seen the nigga in the car laugh. That nigga was, I apologize for my actions and the actions.
And when he said, this don't reflect bad on my mom and dad, I say, they standing right there.
Right there.
They standing right on the camera.
If that's what he said.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, nigga. They wasn't standing right there. They was in the back seat. He was looking in the rearview mirror. This does say it again,
She was
nigga.
biting her lip.
Don't you never. But see what y'all just saying right now? Now, it's people that got control of their households and their kids. You play crazy if you want to in the right house.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't all that old goddamn mental illness shit go out the window. I used to be mentally ill. They beat that shit up out of me.
You said you what?
I used to be mentally ill.
said
I
they beat
used
it
to
out
be.
you, Jack.
They beat that shit
Hey,
at me.
the special ed niggas back in the day didn't act up like the special ed niggas now.
Hell no.
Because,
Well, I
because if they didn't understand logic, they understood pain, and the mother gonna put some strap on their ass, and the mother will act a fool.
Okay, so Marv and Lamb, y'all niggas being fake right now. Did you just hear this nigga just say it?
What?
He said he used to be mentally ill.
Using
Yeah,
the class.
yeah, God heal me. God heal me.
All right.
Good ass
He
whooping, bro.
pulled you up out the fire
Speaking-
of mental.
You know what?
Pulled him out the mud.
I believe, you know, I believe it, cause you know what, man, cause you know what, I believe that because these kids these days, man, what about the kid? His mama took, I think, one of his game controllers and he killed her.
This nigga went and
Right.
shot his mom.
Yeah, he wanted her to buy him a
Virtual reality.
the VR goggles, and
Wow.
she wouldn't buy him, and so he shot and killed her. And after he shot and killed her, he said, "I'm sorry," but then asked his grandma, "Do I have a package?"
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey,
Do I have a
why
package?
you got a gun where the special ed nigga know where it's at?
Now that's the first question I asked.
But why does he feel comfortable going to go touch the gun? Because we had guns in plain
Yes,
sight
we
at my
did.
house.
Hell yeah, you
fuck
bet
with them
not.
guns.
Yeah,
You
we
fuck with
scared
them
to touch
guns,
it.
nigga.
Yeah.
Hey,
we were scared to touch
My daddy kept the guns in one spot, the same place he kept the porno tapes.
Daddy.
And I go get the porno tapes and watch them motherfuckers when he was gone. I wouldn't touch them
Hell
fucking guns.
no.
I knew better.
Hell no.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it, Jack. He already had been diagnosed with a mental disorder, so he clinically diagnosed.
What's a mental disorder per se?
I don't specifically know what his was, but he was diagnosed with a mental whatever it was, to the point to where police have been called several times. They had been they were literally scared of him. They installed cameras in the house to constantly watch his movement.
Well, you know
Hey,
what?
Lamb,
She, you know, if all that happened, she's supposed to go and kill him.
Hey, let me ask you this question: like
Gonna
people
take that nigga ass out.
do y'all whoop y'all kids?
I used to beat my hell, yeah.
Yeah, when they was of that age.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I mean, like these days, people call the police on their parents and everything for touching them.
Right.
And so that's what that was, you know what I'm saying? We do, or you have to call the police on your kid about certain shit. But I don't believe in calling the police on your kid if you ain't gonna let them do some shit with your kid. And see that shit all the way through. Let them take them to a group home.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all have ever
Look, all that. I'm gonna let the police scare me and go home. No, take that nigga out. Take the nigga ass out.
Yeah.
But I do believe when you get to the point where you got a child, you start around 13, and this child acting like that with you, you was fucking up early.
Yeah,
you
you
weren't
like-
getting
yup.
in their ass early.
Yup.
And you can always tell a parent who don't do shit at the house, because when they out in public and the child can fool, they won't try to kill him. No. The child just doing what he do at the house.
Yep.
You don't
Yep.
get his ass at the house, he gonna do the shit out in public. And so now you want to beat his ass in front of everybody because you shame.
This is a perfect example right here. What about the guy he played the prank on his two sons about the PlayStation 5? They didn't get it. The boy got an old PlayStation, and that little nigga picked the PlayStation up on Christmas Day and threw that bitch. He started to blame, hey, such and such, threw the PlayStation. Yeah, I'm like, man, I would have beat that nigga ass down with the PlayStation. Did you see that laugh?
I did.
I would have beat his ass with the PlayStation.
Shot put the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a problem.
And he go hollering for their mama to do somebody.
My grandma used to give us bags of fruit. Nigga, I ain't want that bullshit. I bet you I smiled.
Yeah.
I smiled. Thank you for this fruit, grandma.
Fruit and peppermint.
And peppermints and shit.
Yep.
In a bag.
That's what y'all got for Christmas?
Yeah.
For my grandma and them old folks, man.
They ain't give a fuck about you.
Fruits and apples and bananas and shit.
They ain't give a fuck about you. Fruit, apple, oranges, pecan, and peppermint.
Nigga.
Hell yeah, and you better eat it.
Man, and you better smile. You better like it.
You better appreciate it.
A little brown bag.
Fuck around.
This was your life.
Frown if you
Hey,
want
nigga, hey, get it and say, what's this if you want to.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get the fruits and nuts, but I used to get socks and T-shirts.
That too, nigga. Them grandmamas didn't
Socks
give
and
a
T-shirts.
niggas.
Old football socks. That back in the day when the sock came all up your calf.
And it had the little three
had the
stripes.
colors at the top.
Nigga, my grandma put a little bow on the brown paper bag.
Yeah.
Nigga, what the fuck is this?
And what you gonna say about it?
Nothing. Thank you.
You took it.
Get fucked
Thank
up.
you.
Hey man, that little boy.
You ain't never heard that?
No.
Oh,
And your mama was gonna make you wear the shit.
Hell yeah.
Hey, it ain't like now you can get it. Just take it in.
yeah. Next
Hey,
time you go over,
man.
this how you go to grandma's house, you gonna put that bullshit on. She bought you.
Hey man, that little boy that threw that PlayStation, he wouldn't have lasted with a real grandma.
No.
He wouldn't have lasted.
But hold on, I got a problem with this.
Okay.
Now, I don't understand what's the point. Like, I understand we in a day and time of posting shit up and all that old playing prank shit. That shit is not funny. That you don't do.
I agree.
You don't do
I don't,
like that.
I don't think that was no prank though, wasn't it? The boy was mad for real, right?
It was a prank.
Pranking them.
It was a prank. Yeah, the daddy was pranking them like they was gonna get a.
okay.
Like they was gonna get a PlayStation 5, but he got an old PlayStation there. But he took it.
Why are you doing that
But the
to
thing
him?
is,
I
man,
agree.
that little boy had an emotional problem to take that PlayStation and throw it across the room like that.
No,
You
but
wanna get your ass
that's not really the wrong emotion. What he did.
beat. Explain that.
Well, it's 2023.
That was 22 though.
Yeah, it's levels
That
to
was
it though,
last year.
Jack. It's levels to it.
You don't act like that with your parent.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
The
you
fuck
can't.
how mad you are.
And that's what I'm saying. It's levels to it. You can be mad. It's like we was growing up. You can be mad, but you better not act like it.
Hey,
You
hold on,
better
hold on.
control that shit.
You better control
Yeah.
it.
Do you play with your children like that? And,
No, I
and
don't.
why?
I don't play with my kids like that because I don't think that's funny.
But I'll play with my son, but I ain't never
not
did it like that.
I thought that was too much. I thought the parents was doing the most, and I was like, "But you played a silly game and some silly shit,
And you won a stupid prize.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Hey,
so I
nigga.
agree
Alright,
with that.
so-
What's the most,
that don't-
fucked up shit you ever did to a kid? What's
So-
the most
so let me-
fucked up? What's
go
the
ahead.
most fucked up shit you ever did? I
me
put
see.
a
I put a
Chucky
bullshit
doll.
in.
I put a Chucky doll at the top of the stair because my son was terrified of this nigga couldn't come downstairs. He up there hollering.
Hey, now listen, y'all know.
That's wrong, man.
Y'all know. Out of all of our viewers,
I'm sorry about that.
Out of all of our viewers, somebody that worked for Child Protective Services have just hit the record
It's too
button.
late.
I'm sorry about that, but I damn sure did it.
too late.
I put that goddamn Chucky doll right there on top of the stairs, and they won't come down those stairs, and when he was go come past that
Hey,
dog.
no, Chucky's still scared to this day.
All right, so you don't have kids. What about what's the most fucked up thing you ever did to your kids?
I'm trying to think. I don't think it was that like Ma. That's crazy right there.
That
cold.
is crazy.
That's hilarious, but it's cold.
crazy.
It's
That's cold
It's
as hell.
hilarious.
Hey, no,
I went and got
that's
it.
trauma, bro.
I went and got it. You know what I'm saying?
That's trauma.
I didn't. Hey, I put it there. I knew at some point he coming out the room, and he kind of. Yeah,
You know what?
I ain't
He
mad
seen
at
it.
it.
He
I
seen
love it.
Can I go
Fucking
laugh?
love it.
Can I go laugh?
Go, because I'm still thinking.
I think I was raised by my grandparents, so you know how that went. And I took on the ways of my grandparents when it came to parenting. So I was with my three sons and my two older sons. They decided they wanted to talk back and not be quiet. And it was like 11 o'clock at night, and it was cold as hell. I put them niggas out of my house in their drawers.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I got a partner did that.
Okay.
And it was
Put 'em
cold.
out.
It was cold.
Put 'em out.
I bought them clothes. I bought everything.
I said,
Get out.
Get Get your ass
And
out.
that mother
Okay.
out there on the back porch.
Okay, so
Yup.
okay, so that's okay. So that made me think. Once you said that, okay, so Marv gonna get this. He gonna feel this. Y'all get it, but he gonna feel this. It's some military shit. So got tired of
This
asking,
nigga done shot his
cleaning the room and all this stuff right here.
Yeah.
So I flipped the room, Marv.
Ooh.
Okay, so flipping the room is you come home and everything in your room is in the toe up and in the middle of the floor. When I say everything, clothes, shampoo, soap, everything in a big ass pile in the middle of the floor. Sheets, mattress.
You don't want to clean? Okay.
Everything, all of the drawers, toilet paper, everything, middle of the floor.
You know what? I didn't know the terminology. I did that before.
Yeah, middle of the floor. That's in the military. That's what they drill sergeant they call flip your room. It's some out of order or some out of order. That's what they do. It's like you finna paint, and it could be one. It might be 80 of y'all. Marv's shit can be messed up. All our shit can be perfect.
Yep.
But everybody in the room got to paint.
Fucked up.
You know what? But now, okay. So what is too old for you?
Y'all out of control.
to
bro.
hit your kids. What's too old? What's too old?
My son, my dad stopped. I think the last time my dad put his hands on me, I probably was about 11 or 12. And he told me, he looked me dead, he said, "You too big to be fucking whooping. Next time I touch you, I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah.
And he never touched me again.
Right. What about you, Lamb?
It's about the same thing. But I play sports and all this like here. And so what stopped me from getting whooped is I did something. My mama called herself whooping me, and I just was like,
Yeah.
like nigga, you saw like an hour and a half ago. A 10-year-old was running into me at full speed.
Yeah.
This belt means nothing right there. So after that, I never got another whooping.
All right, so my middle son, he had just got out of prison some years ago. He did like 5 years, over some bullshit, which he was a part of.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these kids.
You dead ass serious, bro?
I'm dead ass serious.
Oh, okay.
My middle son, I love him to death.
That's your son.
My son.
He was in your nuts.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, let me break this down. My middle son, who was in my nuts, he fucked up and he went to prison. And he came back, and I went and got him and everything right here in Atlanta, right down by Macon. Came home a couple of months. I'm talking to him. He decides he want to talk crazy to me. Want to talk like, and I'm like, nigga, you forgot who I was. You know what I'm saying? Talking crazy and this and that. So that's when I was in the boxing real heavy and shit. So he saw that. He felt like he wanted to get in the boxing and all that. I'm like, cool, come on down to the gym. But this particular day, the day before, he talking shit to me. Nigga, you ain't gonna do that. I mean, talking to me like I'm the next nigga.
Yeah.
So what I did was I went to my boxing trainer and I told him my son was coming and I let him set up a sparring match. Let me tell you something. He was 26. I beat blood out that nigga. I beat blood, I busted mouth and lips, every goddamn thing. 3 rounds. He couldn't do shit. I was techniquing his ass to death. Now after all that, I cleaned him up and I said, "Don't ever forget I'm your daddy. Don't ever forget that. You don't ever think that you can whoop my ass."
Y'all looking like?
Yeah, we look alike. He taller than me. I beat that nigga ass.
So this is okay. So
and I still love you to death, Tanez. Love you to death. Son.
Like, so with my son and my nephews, what I do with them is I do what my uncles used to do with me. Every now and then I grab them and I take these niggas to the floor.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Yeah.
That at any point in time.
At any point in time.
If you raise up, this is what's in store for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't take them down to hurt them, but I take them down hard enough to where they know.
That nigga serious.
Exactly. If this is me playing. So imagine if you getting this type of pressure with me playing, imagine what the pressure would be like if I was serious. I just did it this Christmas.
Yeah.
My nephew came over. My nephew is 6'2".
Trying you.
210. No, what happened, we playing, I pushed him. He's like, "What you want to do?" I say, "Title match." And I took him in that foyer area right there by the door.
And it was over.
Nigga folded his ass up like notebook paper, like a little note.
But they say that at some point all sons try their dad,
They do.
all
They do.
daughters
It's
try
natural.
their mama.
They do.
But I never tried my dad. I don't know. I just never.
You know why?
I
I'ma
never
tell you
tried
why.
it.
You probably never tried your dad because your dad probably set the precedence
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
Early. Like my granddad, everybody knew not to try him. I was raised with my grandfather. My daddy, that nigga was this short. I'm short already. That nigga was this short, nigga. You know, so I didn't really know him, but my granddad, I was raised by him. Nigga, when I got off the bus from California, nigga, that nigga beat my ass to let me know what it was gonna be when I got to Alabama. Real talk. Real talk. Man, look, we running out of time, man. I wish we can do this more, but we gotta go. We gotta go. Did y'all enjoy this, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
We bike. Yeah. In the new year, 2023, man, is gonna be a great year for us. We already know it's gonna be a great year for y'all, but y'all need to subscribe to the channel. Jack got a lot of major shit going on with his own show, man. We proud of you, man.
Man,
Over
thank
on the
you, man.
85 South app.
Yeah,
Man, we just doing a lot of things, man. Lab doing his thing. All of us doing our thing. Marvo is doing this tour thing, man, with Ricky Smiley. So everybody doing their thing, man. It's a big new year coming ahead, man, and we here for it. We want y'all to be here for it too, man. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Y'all tell somebody that knows somebody that got the internet, which everybody got it. Comment, share, and all that. And it's all brought to you by B Goldie. B Goldie. Greatest of all time, you. Lab, let them know where you're going to be, brother.
Where am I going to be at next? Columbus, Georgia. I'll be in Columbus, Georgia this Wednesday, as a matter of fact.
That is.
Cool.
How about you?
I will be in Columbia, South Carolina at the Comedy House January 13th and 14th.
What about you, Jackson?
Man, I'm gonna be designing my new set and everything for my show, and in the studio, man.
show
We're
really
working with RL, man. We up here, you know what I'm saying, working on my comedy album.
What? Okay,
yeah.
that is, man.
RL from the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we wrote 30 songs.
What?
30 songs. We're going in.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. And I will be at the Cleveland Improv. Cleveland Improv, so y'all check me out, man. Again, man, this is the year we talk like this podcast. We got to get out of here, man. Did y'all enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I love being with y'all. Yes, I enjoyed myself.
All right, man. We'll holler at y'all.